Hello, it's Simone, and I am here to do day 7 of 30 Inks 30 Days. I have filled my pen case. I have emptied out the pen and ink that didn't work. I have cleaned all of my August pens. I have moved Twisbies and these 2 Pilot pens over into this rickshaw case because I have filled my pen case all the way to the brim. So I emptied all of my August pens. I do have 2 left. These 2 are still from August. These are the 30 Inks 30 Days that I still have inked. Everything else is empty. Which was that? What color was that? This is day 1. Day 2 was the Kaweco. Day 3 was, what was that? Now I'm like super confused. So I emptied out. I still have this one inked, emptied this one, still have this, emptied this, and then this is this. Yeah, so those are the pens that are inked. I don't know when and if I'm going to empty those. This is still up for debate with myself. And I have everything else is in here. So here are some loaner pens, these 3 and this one, and everything else are my own. I have purchased some at the San Francisco Pen Show, as you might have seen in another video. And then because I cleaned everything else, this is completely filled to the brim so that some pens don't fit. But that's not what we're here for. Well, we are here for that, but we are here for the inks. That's the main focus. Well, actually, we have been talking about this in my Discord just recently. What this actually is. Is this an ink exploration? What is this? For me, it's experiencing an ink in a fountain pen. That might be a total disaster, or it might be absolute love. And then the decision, do I want to keep exploring that ink for a longer period of time, or am I okay with passing it along? That's what this is for me. Other people might just swatch inks that they have. Who knows? So I'm picking. I have prepared for this by picking 30 inks that I was interested in, that I had been thinking about for a while, like Olivine, from Pelikan Edelstein Olivine. Let me grab that. It is a sample that I received from my friend Sarah from Ginger Peachy Pens. So here is quite a bit of ink for me to explore. And what was I talking about? Yes, other people might just swatch. So yes, I picked 30 inks that I was interested in, that I'm maybe because they were newer to my sample collection, or some that I have been afraid of using for a whole month. So all of those went into this basket. Then I put them onto papers and cut them apart and put them into this box. And every day I pick one of the strips, and then I pull out the ink and choose a pen to go into. This is not how it's supposed to be done. You can do it whichever way works for you. This is what I have decided to do. I am transcribing a website, which is book bans. Banned in the United States. State laws supercharge book suppression in school. It is an updated web article from April 20th, 2023. And I have recently been interested in that topic, and I decided to transcribe the theory behind it first, and then we'll see what else I will do. So I'm thinking that maybe what I want to do is use this one. I think this color might look okay. Yeah, I'm telling everyone that I'm not inking pens and inks with each other because I don't care about the color. But sometimes when I don't really have anything to go for with, like I don't know this ink, I don't know how it behaves, then the easiest, you know, common thing that those both have in common is the color. So that's what I'm choosing. So I do have some new pens. I'm really curious about this one. Well, actually, I'm curious about all of them. This is one of them. This, and this is new for purchased by me. These are loaner pens, and I'm very, very intrigued by this. This is a Sailor King of pens. How exciting. So, before I'm going to chat my head off, for some reason, I forget that I have these pens in here. I need to find a better place for those so that I can consider them in my 30 inks 30 days. This is definitely not healthy, but let's just put them here for now. Okay, this is what I need. And then I also need this for later. I need this. And then I need water and the paintbrush. And now we can start. So we are on day 7 and I haven't even put a thing here. Maybe I need to sit down and trace some of these numbers. Yeah, you all know that I am pre-filming these videos. So I'm just not going to pretend otherwise. I just in 3 days ago returned from the San Francisco Pen Show and my heart is so full. I feel so energized. I want to play with my pens all the time. And yes, I am working. So most of the time what it happens is that I am not able to do, besides a little bit of journaling, I am not able to do anything on Monday and Tuesday. Monday, I usually get fresh veggies because I usually go grocery shopping on Wednesdays or Thursdays. So then Mondays on my way home from work, I get fresh veggies. And then I cook 2 dinners, Monday and Tuesday, because on Tuesday after work, I go home, I eat a snack, and I take my kids climbing and I climb myself. So that means both of those days are completely, the only thing that I usually get to do is journal a little bit in my writing journal, but I'm not really playing, not filming any videos. I mean, that would be so much content, but I can't even film anything for 30 inks 30 days. That's one of the reasons why I work ahead. And so I returned from the pen show on Sunday night, evening, afternoon. And then I didn't do anything on Tuesday and Monday. And then Wednesday came along and originally I had planned to do the work first and then do the fun things. But that did not happen at all. I totally, I think I filmed 4 videos. I filmed a 30 inks 30 days because that sounds bad. I really enjoy it, but because I really want to get ahead, I need to film at least 1 a day right now. And then I filmed my San Francisco Pen Show recap. Then I did a pen testing video, basically. And then I filmed my August ink review or fountain pen review. Didn't do any ink explorations this month. And then the day was basically over. because I then transferred everything to my computer. I started working on the recap because that's a long video, and I had some clips I wanted to include. Did I say what this pen is? This is a Franklin Kristoff Model 2. I think it's a one of a kind. That's what they usually sell at the pen shows. This one is a matte transparent. Is transparent and matte contradictory? It's clear but matte, and then it has this section which I think is Jonathan Brooks' Primary Manipulation, which I said I didn't really like, but I'm totally drawn to this blue section right here. And I really like the colors, and in these small doses I can enjoy and appreciate that swirly stuff. It's also matte, and then the nib is a Sig medium nib that is grind by Audrey Mattison. Need to figure out what her name is actually. Who is the in-house nib grinder for Franklin Kristoff. So, and of course I picked that up at the San Francisco Pen Show. Now let's suck up some ink. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. Is there any ink in here? No. Let's see if I can do this one more time. What is happening here? Oh, I shouldn't push in here. Oh, there it comes. Okay. I was so afraid that something was wrong, but I pushed down. I hope that is not a problem for this ink. If it is, I will figure it out when I get there. It's 1:30 right now, so kids are coming back from school. Not yet, but I need to hurry so I can film the second part of this video as well. All right. Did I forget to finish one of my sentences? If yes, and you need me to finish, please leave a comment down below. Okay, this is Pelikan Edelstein Olivine. And I think this should go here if I was going to do it the correct way. And I wrote it again. I was going to write all of this in capital letters. Okay, let's rip out the page. Unacceptable. Not cool. Can someone please remind me tomorrow that I was going to write this in capital letters before I start writing? That would be really helpful. Thank you very much, Franklin. Yeah, you can hear by my exuberant expression that this pen show, not necessarily the pen show itself, but meeting all the people, and I was going to write Christine. So let me just write, and then I continue my chatty thing here. Model 2. Is there a... No, I'm just not. It's going to be a... So what's the writing convention? Is it Sig medium or is it Sig? Let me know. Yeah, meeting people, friends of the channel, let's put it this way, friends of the channel was amazing. That just filled my cup, and it felt so... I don't know. What's the English word? Bestätigend. It affirmed me that I should just keep doing what I'm doing on my channel and not try to be someone that I am not. And the other thing was meeting pen friends, other YouTubers, other people that I have met online, that I have known for quite a while, that I talk to on a regular basis on some sort of social media, and just meeting them for the first time or for repeated times, and just knowing that there is people out there, there's like my people, and we just talk as if we talked yesterday and not never ever before. That feels just so good, and that's what makes my heart so happy. So let me film the reel, transcribe, and then come back. Yay! I have not journaled with this pen yet, but that's not a requirement I have put on myself, so I'm done. And I already noticed that, I mean, I say this all the time, 52 GSM paper is softer, smoother for my writing experience. I shouldn't have chosen this paper for this transcription project experiment, but whoa, I have cat hair in my throat. Let me read. Does this count as a streak? Another winner? I didn't think I liked the color as much as I do. I think I picked inks that I was too scared to use because they're so shimmery, light stuff. And the other pile that I chose from are the ones that that are not fascinating, that kind might be boring. This is one of those. Again, it's saturated and legible, and I like that. I say that all the time. The nib is very smooth, very loud on 68 GSM, but it still glides well over the paper, which was surprising by the sound that it made. It sounded like it was completely scratchy, but it didn't feel that way. It just, again, it feels like writing with chalk on chalkboard, and the paper is the hard surface. But the nibs, they master this perfectly well. Oh, I have forgotten to underline this. I am learning quite a bit, which is really cool. I'm through the first part of blah blah blah, and now I'm like, what is a book band? What types of book bands are there? So that's cool. I tried different writing angles, holding it lower, holding it higher, tilting the pen towards the left, tilting it towards the right, and they all worked really well. Tilting the nib slightly still writes, but it feels a bit edgy, if that gives you a hint of what I mean by that. This is my second pen of this model, so something about this dorky shape attracts me, obviously. I love that I can post it so deeply, and it's snug. It gives the pen the perfect weight. And it doesn't look overly long, even when it's posted that deeply. And then this shape that is like, what is this pen? Why does it look so dorky? Completely disappears. The writing experience was stellar, and I have proven my point. So I am moving forward. I'm just going to accept the fact that the caps of these pens don't seal 100%, which is something that I have realized over the past month and a half is not just happening to my Franklin Kristoff pens. It's happening to most of my pens, if not all of them. I haven't really inked up a Platinum 3776, but yeah. So all of the pens that I had inked throughout July and August got darker. It took longer than with the Franklin Kristoff, but they did not dry out, and I was able to write with them every time I used them. So I'm just going to accept that the ink might be darker when I use them, and I let them sit for a longer time. But that doesn't really affect this 30 inks 30 days. It's just a day, so that is not even going to happen. Thank you so much for watching. I'm done with day 7. Yay! And I will see you tomorrow. Bye!